Hey, Lou's a big tech guy, right? You have the iPhone.
Yeah, I got an iPhone.
All right, Jimmy.
I don't pay my bills. They just turned it off.
Jimmy hates the iPhone. Ant loves the iPhone. Where are you? In the middle? You hate it too.
And Louis a Mac. He got me into Mac.
Yeah,
Louis a Mac guy.
You know what? I like the iPhone. I like it.
You don't love it.
I don't love it.
You did.
There are many things.
From having a BlackBerry and it doesn't do what a BlackBerry does.
See, I didn't have a BlackBerry. I can't stand the phone.
A BlackBerry.
This is the easiest thing I've texted on, though. Which goes to tell you.
That will make me
BlackBerry.
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 I like the texting on it. I really do.
You like to type it on the fucking
touch screen.
glass?
It's better than fucking typing because I usually just get like a flip phone, and then for A or B,
like
C,
tap, tap,
I got
tap.
1, 2, 3. Oh, go back.
Yeah, that's
1,
what
2, 3,
BlackBerry's
first C.
been there for like fucking 10 years now. It's great.
Yeah, but they're too big, and
I like
My wife has a phone.
there's no cover on the fucking thing. I'm spitting.
My
There's
wife
no
has
cover.
a phone that's not a PDA.
Yeah,
It's just a cell
the phone.
but it has the whole
Has a
keyboard on.
Yeah.
And those are the ideal because they don't crash. They
Yeah.
don't drop C. You don't have too much information on it. Just
I think the second or third generation
iPhone has a
might
huge amount
be
of
good, but
limitations that are stupid.
they shouldn't have.
Well, he could have
You
had
can't
faster
search
web
your
browsing.
emails.
I know.
You can't search your emails. You can't cut paste and cut your emails. You can't copy a piece from one email and put it in another.
That is annoying.
Crazy. You can't type if you turn it sideways, the keyboard will go sideways, but only when you're web browsing.
Yeah, you can't do it in mail.
You can't turn an email sideways, which is the only time you'd ever really want to.
Right.
It's really dumb. And then they made these new iPods.
Picture texting.
These new iPods that you can use the wireless to get music off of iTunes. There's no reason the iPhone can't do that. It's the exact same hardware.
Same thing that they're using. They just took the phone feature
That's
out of
all
it.
it is. iPod and an iPhone now is the exact same stuff with just different shit turned on or off.
So why the fuck can't I download shit onto my iPhone?
Because Steve Jobs is a cunt.
Have I not been saying
That's
that?
why.
Yes, you have.
I have been saying in those words that he is a cunt.
He's a cunt. He made 4 things now that you have to buy all of them. There's a Nano, a classic iPod, an iPod Video, and an iPhone, and none of them all do one thing.
Motherfucker.
You have to buy all 4 of them to make, and he
carry
could
them
have
around,
made them all
juggling them.
do the same thing.
All in one thing, they could have done
Asshole.
that. You know what? I got my bill from AT&T because, of course, that's the only company that you can use with the iPhone.
Yeah.
I got my bill. I happened to be in the Bahamas for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know what happened.
Yes, of course you do.
It was getting your junk emails. By the way, there's no email filter.
No filter.
It gets your junk emails, and you got I got a $2,000 phone bill for 1 week in Montreal.
2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, no, not even close. Good. No. I mean, you got way over me.
So how the fuck?
Mine was $560.
How the fuck do they get away with that?
There's class action suit. They won't, I don't think.
Well, I could have called and complained, but it's too late now. Because add to that I'm a lazy,
so it's just like
disorganized idiot.
So you just didn't pay the bill.
This woman said,
But they're counting on people to be lazy and not fight this shit. And
Yes,
just
they
go.
are.
And they're like, oh, fuck, I'll just write the check.
That's it. That's what I did. Yeah, I had to. And I
You don't want to ruin your credit
I
rating.
forced that. I didn't pay it, and they turned off the phone, and now
that's wonderful.
They got a collection agent.
That's so wonderful.
They are fucking cocksuckers.
For
How many
something
people
you
are
had
gonna
no
be
idea
broke
about.
because of that?
Yeah. For something you had no idea about.
I really didn't have any idea about that roaming thing. I know I've had phones that roam. This is my first fucking cell phone. When I go overseas and I see that it's roaming, I'll turn off roaming unless I got to make a call or check my email. And then there was no way to turn that on and off where you're not getting fucked for data transfer.
That it's a complete version of OS 10 and whatever. It's not. It doesn't have you can't store any stuff on it. You can't get a file. You can't a million things that you can do with BlackBerry. You can't you can use a Verizon cell phone to get on the internet with your computer with your Mac. It's very hard to find a phone that'll do that. Finally, Mac makes a fucking phone. You can't use it as a modem.
No.
You can't do it.
Their internet speed stinks. They could have had a faster one. They went with the slower one.
That's awful.
I agree.
Let's go to Jeff in
And Louis
Virginia.
got me into Mac, so he fucking...
I still, the computers
So he fucked you, is what you're saying.
computers
Yeah,
are great.
I love the computers.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, what's up?
Phones kind of pissing me off.
Guys.
Hey.
Oh.
Well, I don't like the non-video. I get no video.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jeff,
Picture
go ahead.
text. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, you guys are talking about what a cunt Steve Jobs is. Of course he's a cunt. Bill Gates fucked him so hard back in the day. He will never let it happen again. Never. He's going to lock everything down. You're going to buy everything from him if you want it all to work together.
Well, he should have been a little bit better with licensing his stuff, and he would have had it into more computers. He could have let people make Mac clones, and everything would have been different. He's a dumbass. He is a dope.
I met him once. I was in a store buying the new 12-inch when they first came out with that 12-inch aluminum book, and I went to the first store that had it in the world.
Yeah,
I'm so obsessed.
Yeah,
and I found out they had one in Sacramento, and I drove out to Sacramento from L.A. to look at this thing, and it was shitty. I didn't like it.
Oh wow!
And he came to the store because he was there to oversee all the new displays.
How disappointing after driving all the fucking way up there.
So I went up to him, and he had a crowd of people around him, and he's like God to them. And I just walk up and I said, "Hey, this is a pretty disappointing product."
Oh no, and you were that
everybody
guy.
around him goes, "Oh, whoa, whoa, hey, no, don't talk to him that way." And I'm like, "I don't work for him. What is he going to fire me?" And he goes, "What are you talking about?" And I said, I'm really disappointed." And he goes, "You don't know what you're talking about." I go, "Well,
I kind of do.
I drove here a few hours to buy this, and I don't like it. I mean, I'm just looking at it, and it just doesn't seem that nice." And he goes, "Well, I could have charged you $200 more and made it better." And I was like, "I would have paid it."
Yeah,
it's not about money.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's just not that great. And he goes, well, buy the 15-inch one. I'm like, I will because I need the thing, but it's just too. I'm just telling you, it's just too bad. You could have done a better machine. And the people around him were just so fucking bummed.
Well, he's probably one of those guys that is too. He's a brilliant guy, obviously, but he probably doesn't listen to stuff like that. And it's hurt him financially. It's stupid.
Yeah.
The iPhone could have been amazing.
Yeah,
I wanted stuff off on purpose. And
exactly. I wanted everything to be on there. I wanted it to have video. I wanted it to have the ability to text pictures. Like when I send a text message, I want to attach a picture to it, Can't do that, can't get pictures.
When you try to find, if you're in an email and you start writing an email to somebody, you start writing their name and it finds the name.
Yeah,
the way you should. But if you're calling somebody, it doesn't fucking do that. You have to scroll through those tiny...
The little letters on the side.
You got to scroll through. If you have 50 people with the first letter A, you got to scroll through all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can't search for
they can do it.
On the YouTube... It's only a certain percentage of the clips because of a bunch of them it won't play.
Oh, won't play it, yeah.
And none of my YouTube clips
they won't show up.
They don't show up because they're using a certain flash technology instead of whatever else.
They tried to sell it as if it was like, wow, look at this, you're getting a computer in your hand as far as the web browsing goes.
Nope.
Hey, it just ain't it.
Some dog shit sniffer from Woodside. Steve Jobs, what a dumbass. He's only worth half of Bill Gates' fortune.
So what?
Rich.
And then Jason,
he's got probably $20,000 in the bank.
Perhaps more than that, Ant.
And then you got Jason from Cal Class.
Have it on this one.
I'm streaming XM from my iPhone so I can listen to you in class. There isn't much this thing can't do.
Yes, except
there's a lot of things that can't.
I'll tell you what it can't do. Get online in under 45 minutes so I can fucking go to check my AOL mail or something else I want to check. Or look at
you being on AOL is fucking sad.
I'm a cunt too. I'm not saying
sad.
I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not. But how about put a little bit more fucking hard drive space on it? He could have done that. He didn't want to.
There's no hard drive in it.
That's what. Remember, before it came out, we were here saying that it's a really good iPod, even if you don't use it as a phone.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No,
it's got a tenth the space. Regular iPods have 80 gigabytes.
Yeah.
This has 8 gigabytes.
Mm-hmm.
I put my shows, I record every show I do, and I put them on my iPod to listen to. I can fit 3 hour-long shows, and it's fucking full. It's a piece of shit. Fucking faggots.
Well, I brought up...
If you have an iPhone, whoever's listening in class, you're a faggot in your class. Listen in your faggot iPhone. Fucking shove it up your ass and cum out of your dick into your own face.
Well, I brought up the whole iPhone thing to lead to a clip from 1967.
1967?
Wow.
They're talking about the future.
The future?
The future.
What was going to happen in the future?
1967, film called 1999 AD.
Wow, that was the...
Really cool on the iPhone. I can hear when we're on speaker.
Yeah.
But then when I go to talk without the speaker, just hold it up, it kind of goes mute.
How come I can hear?
Yeah, it's a good feature in the iPhone.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus. He is gonna just throw that thing.
I will eventually break it.
Yeah, you will.
Eventually break it. Yeah,
I'm in for 2 years on the fucking thing. I regret it. I totally regret it.
The way I look at it is this. I have fucking told enough people exactly what this phone is. I've gotten my money back, in a way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hurt Apple, but you know what? If 500 less people in the entire 2 countries that are hearing this buy this fucking piece of shit rip-off phone, stick to the Mac computers.
I'm an Apple fanatic. I wanted this thing the instant I heard about it. Yeah. It's a piece of garbage. If you're the perfect consumer for the iPhone, you should not buy it.
Hey, that's cool and all, but
if your name is iPhone Haver, you should pass.
Hey, flinktoday.com.
Yeah.
Looking for a gay... Jimmy's losing his mind over there.
There's nothing I hate more than being fucking stolen from.
What happened?
Who stole something?
What happened?
Hold on.
He's trying to circumnavigate something on his iPhone. I see him pressing some buttons.
There you go.
He is...
Hey, Jim, it's Lydia.
Who's Lydia?
Just took the speaker off. Where is the fucking volume? Where is it?
Where is it?
Lydia's my literary agent.
Wait, what happened?
Do you have your volume off or something?
No, we just heard it through speaker.
Yeah, but is there something?
When it goes off speaker, and I guess Steve Jobs is just so brilliant and so hip, he forgot that when you use a phone, you put it to your ear, and you hold the other end to your mouth.
Yeah.
And you talk and listen.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be wearing a black mock turtle for it to work.
Ah, yes, and do the little zip. Everything opens. I really want to break it. I want to break it.
Is the case covering up maybe a sensor or something?
You know what? You might let me take the case.
Give that a whirl.
Here's a, let's see. Here's a, maybe I just don't know how to hit a volume thing.
Do it. Do it.
I won't.
Do it.
There's no way I'll do it.
Lydia, it's about 11.
All right, take it off speaker, and then put the fucking ear part, not the mouth part.
But you'd hear it, dude. You'd hear it a little bit coming out. Nothing.
So as soon as you take it off speaker, she goes away?
That's
Everything
broken.
does. Of course it's broken. Of course it's broken.
That's busted.
Why wouldn't it be?
Your phone's busted.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
There's no way I'll break it.
No, he can't.
As much
break
as I would love the satisfaction of baseball batting it would be wonderful, but I just can't now. But I'm just going to go back to Verizon. So
did you get your
robbed me for
$100?
2 years. You fucking robbed me for 2 years.
Did you get your $100
I know. I went.
thing?
The New York store doesn't have it. When the guy was blowing me off, when I was trying to buy a fucking $6,000 worth of computer equipment, the guy was kind of a cunt to me.
Right.
Oh, boy. Whatever, man. I just fucking disgusted. I love... You got me so hooked on fucking Mac.
Yep. Well,
you didn't get your 100? Did you get your 100?
Haven't gotten.
No, you're lazy.
No,
the same thing I did. I was at the Apple store. I went down to buy that big 30-inch monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And I go down there, and I was there and didn't get it.
Yeah.
It was too much of a hassle.
No, you could give me, like, if I got something in the mail that said, all you got to do is fill this out and take it to the post office,
then I'll
get $14 million, and I'd be like, ugh.
Oh, the post office. I have a stamp. I got, fuck it. It would be sitting there until it expired.
Yeah. Right.
Sitting up on the counter.
Let's go to Scott. Scott, what's up?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey, Scott.
Hey, man.
So I have a horror story with Verizon. I bought a $600 Verizon phone, and I had insurance for it, and it died pretty much 3 months into owning it. And they replaced it, and it died yesterday. And still paying for insurance, I called up and said, look, I want to replace it. They said, nope, sorry, I can't replace your phone. So I basically told Verizon to go fuck off.
Yeah, but they don't care.
I bought the iPhone. No, they don't care. And
the whole, go fuck yourself doesn't...
No, they don't care.
Well, they're going to take a baseball bat to it and put it up on YouTube. And
they don't have any nerve endings in their phones.
Well, dude, you're right. Verizon can be scumbags, too. I'm certainly not saying that they can't be. Every phone company is shit. My problem is just this perception and the way that you get the black turtleneck and the way they zip through everything with their fingers, and then for me not to be able to hear on it. And the speaker volume is atrocious.
You know what the best thing is? We should just pop up the video from when they introduced it.
Yeah.
For Jimmy. And look at the picture, and now look at what I'm doing with it. Yeah, and the whole audience is just freaking out.
So stupid.
Dude, how about a phone call?
The real problem with it is not having tactile number buttons.
Yeah.
It means that you have to look at it like 40% more than you would. You don't realize how much you don't look at your phone when you're using it.
Yeah.
Because you feel the numbers under your thumb. You don't miss by a number because you're pressing a piece of smooth glass. Piece of shit.
My friend Ken, is it really that bad? I wrote back, I fucking hate it. And he goes, I was going to buy one. Thanks. You're welcome, Ken.
Oh, wow.
It's good.
There you go. One happy customer.
There it
Don't
is.
Spread the word. It's a piece of shit.
Well, let's go to Harry in Buffalo. Harry, what's up?
Hey, I was going to order an iPhone this weekend.
Why don't you just tell him about the discount, Harry? Go ahead.
Well, I got to go get my phone fixed, because why should I be able to hear?
Why?
Why?
You checked your settings?
I reset them. I didn't.
You reset them? Well, then they should be fine.
Yeah, they should. Let's try.
Hey, we got some lines?
Yes.
All right, what do we got?
Some lines?
Yeah, about 11:40.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,